Good evening, fellow chaos connoisseurs. Grab your popcorn, your anxiety meds, and maybe a helmet, because today's news is a perfect cocktail of stupidity, power trips, and sheer human audacity. Here's what's making the world lose it today. Florida Surgeon General says the state is moving to end all vaccine mandates. Hundreds rush to grab free Powerball tickets in Chicago ahead of a $1.4 billion jackpot. China's military parade isn't just for show. It's flexing missiles, drones, and more than a hint of intimidation. Epstein survivors demand the release of files as Trump calls the issue a Democrat hoax. Yes, it's that kind of day. Strap in.
Health, in partnership with the governor, is going to...
Florida's Surgeon General announced the state is officially moving to end all vaccine mandates, because apparently protecting public health is just too mainstream now. Schools, workplaces, and even hospitals are being told to handle it however they want. And in case you were worried, no, there isn't a secret plan, just a confident leap into chaos. Residents are reacting with the usual mix of joy, confusion, and terror, while Florida officials are probably sipping sweet tea and pretending it's all science-based.
People are going to have to make a decision. People are going to have to choose a side. And I am telling you right now that, you know, the moral side it's so simple. No one has that right, guys. People have a right to make their own decisions.
Speaking of people scrambling like their common sense just fled the state, let's head to the Windy City for some gambling.
Strategizing the best possible way to match the magic numbers.
Hundreds, maybe thousands, stormed Chicago stores for the $1.4 billion Powerball jackpot. You know, because nothing says financial responsibility like hoping a lucky number combo will pay for your adult life. Authorities were watching chaos unfold as ticket-hungry humans elbowed each other for a slip of paper that promises instant riches, or, more likely, just a crumpled receipt. Meanwhile, one can't help but admire the optimism. If human stupidity were currency, America would be printing trillions.
Guys, I've always been winning the bigger ones, so I'm here just buying it and then go back home today.
From the lottery of life to the literal missiles of life, China wants you to know they're not kidding around.
All right, in world news, there was no shortage of pageantry at today's military parade.
China's military parade wasn't just about flashy uniforms and synchronized marching. Nope, they unveiled a whole buffet of missiles, drones, and other toys that scream, "We mean business." Analysts are studying this display, while the rest of the world is squinting, trying to figure out if it's a rehearsal for a sci-fi blockbuster or a genuine threat. It's diplomacy through intimidation. And yes, it's working, because we're all talking about it instead of, actual peace. And while some countries are playing real-life Call of Duty, others are digging through decades-old scandals.
It's an extraordinary gathering. Dozens of Jeffrey Epstein's victims together, speaking out, some for the first time.
Epstein survivors are demanding the release of files related to his crimes. And Trump, of course, called the whole thing a Democrat hoax. Because nothing says leadership like publicly mocking victims while political pundits scramble for context. The files could reveal some dark secrets, and instead of addressing them seriously, our former president is treating the situation like a Twitter debate. It's tragic, it's infuriating, and it's peak 2025. So that's the mix today. Public health chaos, lottery lunacy, global missile flexes, and political scandal. If you survived this episode without throwing your laptop into a hurricane simulator, congratulations. You're officially ready for anything 2025 throws at us. Hit subscribe before your state decides to rewrite all science laws. Drop a comment telling us which disaster you'd like to witness live. Powerball chaos, military parades, or Trump-style denial.